Hi. What do you need to edit?
My character page to include London.
Oh yeah, yeah. I should add that. Anyway, hi everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to another Code Realize read through. Uh, so basically, we're starting off right at where we ended off, and yeah, I have a little like catch up paragraph that we can go through. But first, let's introduce ourselves again, just in case. Yeah, exactly. I have a fucking previously on because I'm a nerd. Anyway, uh, so so let's just go around the room, introduce ourselves again. I'm pretty sure that everyone's unmuted. You guys can see my OBS if you guys aren't. So, um, uh, I'm Nur. I'm voicing Age Rack and doing all narration.
My name is Tenten, and I am voicing Lupin Delacroix II and shit, the assailant
And shit.
in London.
And the city of London. Specifically.
All right, my name is Moji, and I will be voicing Victor Frankenstein, Cece, Emo, and Alistair.
And I'm Alex, and I'm voicing Impy, Finis, Alexandrina Victoria, and Omnibus.
I'm Matcha, and I'll be voicing Van Helsing, Saint Germain, Lionheart, and Sherlock Holmes.
All right.
No, Herlock Sholmes!
Yeah.
God damn, that's why it sounded so weird. It sounded like the
Can't
real
fucking believe
way.
this.
I am
We are going to get sued by the
It's not. It
the
doesn't
estate.
work.
Oh
Your
shit.
PC is absolutely
God.
fucked.
Rize, hi,
Good
thank you
luck.
for thanks so much for the raid.
Oh,
Oh,
welcome in, Raiders.
yeah, welcome in Raiders.
It
Right at
felt so wrong to say Sherlock Holmes. Oh my god.
we're anyway, this is gonna be a last episode because we're gonna get fucking sued by the Arthur Conan Doyle estate. Anyway,
Hey,
let's
safe.
make
We can sing "Happy Birthday." Sorry.
Alright. Anyway, let me fucking read this nerdy paragraph I wrote. So, last time on Code Realize, we are Adrak, a girl with poison skin from Wales. After being kidnapped by the British Army, we were kidnapped again by Arsène Lupin and Impy Barbicane. We arrived in the city of Steel, London, only to be separated by our current kidnappers, and now we're currently being helped and escorted through the city by wanted criminal Victor Frankenstein, and also the city of London can talk. Anyway, so...
Oh my god.
That's about right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's correct, right? Think it got
Yeah.
everything? Oh, also,
Yeah.
like, Twilight is an organization that's, like, chasing us around. So, Edward Cullen's also there.
Oh.
Jacob? Question.
Yeah, and Jacob, probably.
And Charlie.
And Charlie, of course.
Charlie!
We can't forget Bella's dad
Best boy.
chasing us around. He is best boy. But yeah, let's just jump in. It starts with me, so I continue the chase after him until we arrive at a large street. Compared to the impoverished area, this place is much cleaner and better organized. It's probably a street in Midtown, like Lupin explained to me. Oh god.
We should be safe in here in public. They shouldn't come after us now.
Victor, are you alright?
No, I'm just a little out of shape.
Oh god.
I'm an academic, so I'm not used to heavy physical exertion.
God, mood. Victor catches his breath and looks at me.
Anyway, I'm glad no one got hurt and managed to get away.
I nod in agreement. Thank you for saving me. Twice.
There's no need to thank me. I acted on my own accord. But I am curious. Aren't you going to try to flee from me?
Why would I run from you now, wanted criminal Victor Frankenstein?
Why? Because I'm a wanted criminal. Wouldn't it be natural to scream and shout or go running to the police?
I mean, should I?
No, it's nothing like that at all.
You're a good person who saved me, and I'm kind of on the run as well. Victor smiles a little.
I see. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Victor Frankenstein. I used to be a government alchemist.
I know. I read the poster. It said that you were behind a terrorist attack on a factory.
I've been falsely accused. I didn't do it. I know you have no reason to believe me right away, but
I believe you.
what?
It's not wrong to trust someone who has risked his own safety to save me not once, but twice.
Thank you. I'm glad someone believes me.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. I never introduced myself either. I'm Adrak. I give him a short introduction to my origins and my reasons for being in London.
Unlimited energy? Hologirum? Is that the gem underneath your skin?
Well, that's what Lupin said.
Lupin. But, I see.
Victor appears to think something over, then looks right at me.
Adrak, I have a suggestion. Would you like me to examine your body?
Why? Do you want to see me naked?
Jesus.
What? No, I mean examine it as a doctor.
I see. You do want to see me naked.
Of course. I do practice medicine and I have knowledge of chemistry and alchemy. I believe I can be of help to you. I'd like you to at least let me try.
I can see in his eyes that he's not lying, but... Oh shit, we have our first one.
Oh.
Oh god. I didn't realize we had a choice coming up soon. So, this is chat interactive, but if nobody does a choice, then I have a random number generator. And let's just do that right now. Alright. It's number 2. Alright, remain defensive.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Of course. We only just met and I'm sure that I must seem extremely suspicious to you.
I still don't know you well enough. I don't know what Lupin and the others will think.
Well, then I'd like to meet this Lupin fellow and explain the situation to him. If he agrees, do you think it would be acceptable? Probably not. ...
Alright, if that's what happens, then I won't object. Come with me, Victor. I do have one question, though. Why are you going through so much trouble to help me?
Oh, it's because I think you can help me with something too.
I can?
Yes, I've been on the run for quite some time now, and it's only a matter of time before they catch me. I'd like you to let me hide out at this Lupin's mansion, if possible.
He gives me a plaintive look, as if... I think for a while before I speak. It's not my home, so it isn't my place to decide anything like that. I'll ask Lupin. I think he'll say yes. Because he's a hero.
This man, you really do trust him.
He kidnapped me twice. I feel a tickle in my chest like a butterfly, and take a paper from my pocket. Victor asks what it is. I tell him that it's a map. Lupin gave me this so I could find my way there in case we were separated. ...
What is it, Adrak?
I don't know where we are now, though. ...
Let me see. According to the map, we should go down this street.
Victor and I walk along the street together, the moonlight shining through the leaves of the trees. It's funny to me how to see forests and hills enclosed within a city's walls.
This is a very nice area. The more wealthy people have their estates and vacation homes here. Is this Lupin from nobility?
I don't know much about him myself, but one thing I do know is that Lupin is a thief with the heart of justice.
A thief? But he believes in justice? Even though he steals for a living?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Victor tilts his head to the side as if in thought and continues walking. Then, without warning, the forest clears, revealing a huge mansion standing before us.
Wow. That's a very fine building. And this is it, according to the map.
I'm not too sure myself. I look up at the mansion in awe as Victor double-checks the map.
Well, this seems to be the right place. The lights are on. Shall we give it a try?
Victor starts towards the door, but I stop in my tracks and look down at my feet.
What's the matter?
They're probably going to be worried. I caused them trouble, and I don't know how I'm going to face them.
I see. All the more reason to show them that you're fine, so they'll stop worrying. They're all likely waiting for you.
Victor's right. I nod and push open the gate to enter the gardens surrounding the mansion. We walk towards the looming main building. ... I take a deep breath and knock on the door. There is no response. I try again. ... Again, no reaction. No matter how much I knock, nobody answers the door. I push on it lightly and the door swings open with a creak. Huh? It's open. That seems a bit careless.
Wait. Something's wrong. I'll go ahead. You follow me.
He pushes the door open and we can see inside into a huge foyer.
Incredible. This Lupin must be a man of considerable meaning.
Victor takes a step into the hall. At that moment...
Oh.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Lupin and Impy stand to either side of Victor, looking ready to attack.
This is a rough go.
Quiet. You're not wanted terrorist, Frankenstein. What have you done to her? Choose your answer carefully, or you won't be happy with how we react.
Did you do anything with her? You lucky son of a... you bastard.
No.
First, you're going to return our precious stolen treasure.
What exactly did you two do? Don't spare any details, damn it.
Let me explain.
Don't worry, Adrak. I'll make sure to comfort you tonight. In bed, of course.
Do I still have to keep my hands in the hair now?
You'll keep your hands up until I say otherwise. Impy, shut up.
Listen to me. Lupin, Impy, and Victor all look at me in surprise at my sudden outburst. Having to shout like that was a little embarrassing, but I clear my throat. Victor is... all he did was save me.
I see. So you didn't drag her here by force or anything like that?
I nod.
See here, Frankenstein. If you lay one finger on my girl, you'll be in a world of her. Ow! What the hell did you hit me for, Lupin? What if you were to damage my genius mind?
Don't worry, I don't think it could get any more damage than it already is. Would you two mind telling us what happened?
I'm sorry you were worried about me. Impy and Lupin take a breath to speak, but I keep talking before they can interrupt. This man is the wanted criminal, Victor Frankenstein, but he also saved my life. I explain how I met Victor and give them a summary of the events that would happen to us. Of course, I also made sure to tell them that Victor was innocent of the attack that he was blamed for on the posters. And Victor wants to use this place to hide for a while in exchange for searching for a way to help me with my poison.
I'm help you in anything you do. You have my full cooperation.
The former royal alchemist and a leading researcher. You're the best this nation has to offer regarding alchemy. Fine, I think we'll have some use for you. I am Arsène Lupin, greatest thief of the 19th century. Take good care of her.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Impy Barbicane. One day I'll go to the moon. Good to meet you.
Oh.
And by the way, Vicky, can you really do something about her poison?
Impy leans close to Victor and pokes him in the chest with his fingy.
I'll try my...
Great! I'm counting on you. This is fantastic, Miss Adrak. We'll finally be able to consummate our love.
What? I'm asexual. I'm sorry, but even if we were to rid my body of this poison, I have no intention of consummating anything.
Maybe not today, but there's always tomorrow. It's alright. Never give up.
Nothing about this strikes me as an alright at all.
Then, will you allow me to hide out in this place?
Sure, why not? Only if the owner of this mansion were to agree to it, of course.
You must be tired, am I right? I can't do anything too elaborate, but why don't we have a quick meal?
You can cook, Impy?
Of course I do. Just leave it to me. I'm as fantastic an engineer in the kitchen as I am in the workshop.
I guarantee you'll enjoy it, even though he's scatterbrained about everything else.
I'm top-notch in everything I do. You're just jealous of my skill, Lupin.
Sure, whatever.
Let's get going, Miss Adrak. The living room is back there.
Lupin and Impy start walking away.
Your friends are an interesting bunch,
Friends?
aren't they? ...
Yes, they are. Let's go. I slowly walk after Lupin and Impy. I should be tired after all that's happened, but I feel lighthearted. The meals served in the dining hall have a very delicate flavor, which was certainly unexpected considering Impy cooked it. Victor, Impy, and Lupin. It's been so long since I last had a meal with a group this large. It helped me to remember that eating with others can be fun. We all told each other about ourselves as we ate. Lupin is trying to find my father in order to prevent a large-scale terrorist attack. Impy is working alongside Lupin because he wants to go to the moon. Though it's hard to tell if he's serious about that or just joking. And Victor says he'll search for a way to cure me in exchange for helping him stay here in hiding. I'm with Lupin. I'm looking for Isaac, my father. There are so many things I need to ask him. Why is there a hole in my chest? Why did I awake alone? What did Father want me to do? There's so much I don't know. And one more thing. I want to rid my body of this poison. I want to live as a person, not a monster. Papa must hold the clues to making this happen. After we finish our meal, Lupin says he has prepared a room for me and will take me to it.
Since we have so many rooms, you're free to use any one you want. The owner of this mansion is a tad strange. He doesn't hire any help. Sometimes he makes us clean, but he does it himself. It's not that he's cheap, but it's more like a hobby to him. Of course, he can't cover every room in this place. That's why we can't use all the rooms.
What are the rest of them used for?
Mostly storage. He collects antique art. The place is full of stuff like that. Ah, here we are.
We enter the room. It's very soothing. The moonlight shines in through the window. And what's that faint scent? It's very calming. The room seems like a perfect place to relax. Lupin pushes a switch on the wall and the room lights up at once. What's that?
These are gas lamps, like in the streets. They light up with a single switch. Most mansions in London are equipped with these.
Wow, it's like magic. Oh, the bed.
I've changed the sheets, so have at it. Oh, wait. How did you sleep before?
The bed in the mansion had special sheets so my poison wouldn't destroy them. They were special, just like my clothes.
So this bed would melt, obviously.
My hair doesn't cause melting, so it'll be fine if I sleep on my back.
I see, but if you turn over, it'll be a catastrophe. Let's ask Victor tomorrow if there's anything he can do about it. Until then, just do your best, I suppose.
Alright, I'll try not to move. Lupin and I nod to each other. Huh? I spot a large trunk in the corner. Lupin, what's that?
Oh, that's my travel case. This was originally my room.
It's a very cute trunk.
Do you think so? Well, then it's yours.
Oh, score. Are you sure?
Do whatever you like with it. I'm sure you'll gather some belongings while you stay here, whether you mean to or not.
Suddenly, the trunk moves.
An elephant.
It shudders again. We look at each other.
Both.
Is there something in there?
Oh, just the other person I kid. I was sure I emptied it.
What?
Let me take a look.
Lupin? Lupin reaches out to the trunk and cautiously opens it. Suddenly, a dog leaps out from within. Oh my.
Huh? Did you fall asleep in there and the lid fell shut on you? You dopey animal.
So what about the other person you kidnapped?
Talk about that.
The small dog looks up at me with beautiful brown eyes. What is this feeling I have? It approaches my leg. No, don't.
Oh.
I try to back away, but am too slow. The dog brushes against my leg. My heart begins to beat faster at its fluffy, warm touch. But... Lupin, get this dog away from me. I don't want anything to happen to it.
If you're careful, you'll be fine, and this is great. It was starting to be a handful since it didn't like any of us.
Really?
We rescued it, but it wouldn't eat anything. It seems to like you for some reason. Why don't you take care of it? Other than the fact that you have poison running through your skin.
The dog barks at me in a friendly way. Then finally, I notice something out of the ordinary. His top hat. The dog's left foreleg is mechanical and hisses with steam every time it moves.
Oh, that leg? I guess some heartless people did that to it. Impy found it wounded. He got all upset and teary-eyed about it and managed to save it somehow. I'm sure he'd be pleased if you took care of it.
I see. I gingerly pick the dog up, very, very slowly and very away from my face. It'll be fine if I don't directly touch its skin. The dog stares at me as if seeing through me.
Wow. Dude, he's so calm. Effie's going to be so jealous. It didn't like him much at all. He was lamenting that all his love was just a one-way street.
What's its name?
Its name is Cece. Impy named it. Apparently he named it after Princess Elizabeth of Austria, famed for her beauty. But you know what a womanizer he is.
Cece, what a wonderful name, and her face is so cute too.
Yes, too bad he's a boy though.
Ah. I look back in surprise at Lupin, and he laughs heartily. After Lupin leaves, I don't feel sleepy at all, even after I lie on the bed. Cece is curled up at my feet, and I can feel his weight on the mattress. I feel like I've lived more in the past day than in the previous 2 years. The armed men who invaded my old home, Lupin's shadow in the moonlight, meeting Impy, who I'm still not sure of, seeing London for the first time, the encounter with the very kind Victor, everything that happened on the road between Wales and London. Just by closing my eyes, I can make so many new memories spin around in my head. ... And then, my nervousness about not being able to move on the bed is pushing sleep further away. I'm trying really, really hard not to kill this dog. I hope I'll get some sleep before sunrise. As I lay there, thinking this, Cece raises his head and perks up his ears. Cece? Cece growls in response. He jumps down and dashes over to the door. It seems something is going on. Cece? I nervously approach the door. Do you want to go outside? You want to go pee-pee outside? I quietly open the door. Oh! Cece quickly pushes through the gap and disappears into the darkness of the house. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. The hall is unlit. The moonlight comes in through the window, casting shadows. The silence of the night somehow reminds me of the mansion I used to live in. Cece? Where are you? I start walking down the hall. I see a huge shape turn the corner at the far end of the hallway. It looks like a person in armor. Could that be the owner of this mansion? Lupin did say that he was something of an eccentric character. I quicken my pace to approach the corner and introduce myself. But... Huh? I turn the corner, but the huge shape is nowhere to be seen. Was I just seeing things? I look around and notice an open door in the row along the wall. Perhaps he went in there. I quietly approach, then enter. It's a huge room. It's furnished like the room I'm staying in. Could someone be staying here as well? There's so many books. Bookcases line the walls, packed with countless books. In a way, they remind me of Papa's bookshelves, and I quickly feel a connection with this room. I look around, scanning the room, but there's no one here. More importantly, Cece isn't here either. Where could he have gone? I turn back to the door, thinking that I should continue looking elsewhere, when... This is Matcha.
Oh. Wait. Hold on.
Do you need a hint?
Yes.
It's Saint Germain.
Okay. Good evening, beautiful lady. What are you doing up so... Alright. Up so late at night.
That's exactly how he said it, too.
Yeah, he went
Suddenly-
up. Fell over.
He fell off the fell off a step ladder. I suddenly hear a voice from behind me. He can't even see, that's why. I spin around in surprise and see someone who appeared out of nowhere by the window. A calm, androgynous-seeming figure. The moonlight gives his skin a bluish glow and gleams off his eyes. The eyes that are closed. With the city lights sparkling outside behind him, he looks very beautiful. Who are you, and how did you...
Oh, did I startle you? I apologize. I do seem to go unnoticed at times. You must be the new tenant. Lupin has told I should have done my lale lows. Me all about you. My name is Saint Germain. I am honored by the title of Count in France.
Do we need a glossary for friends?
Here, look at it. It's got mighty fine cheeses.
I never knew what France was like.
However, for the moment, I have the whimsical position of as master of this estate. I warmly welcome you, Miss Adrak. I've been saying it all day.
He smiles warmly. So this is the owner of this mansion.
You need not address me as Count, though. Just call me Saint Germain.
Did you say you were from France? How many cheeses are there?
3 cheeses.
Too many cheeses.
3 pizzas?
Only 3. He seems to find this question funny.
Aha! Yes. That is where I am currently from. Wait, currently?
Currently from? What's that supposed to mean?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Adrak. Our revival has been tugging at the threads of fate for a long time.
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you tell me about the cheeses again?
Can't escape from crossing fate. I'm terribly sorry to have confused you. In any case, I welcome you to my home. Let us enjoy our time together.
He smiles. Perhaps it's the moonlight or the lights from the city. I don't know why, but even though his smile seems welcoming and friendly, I feel a bottomless coldness. It's almost like looking at a smile on a painting, not on a real person. It's because he's French.
Oui. By the way, Miss Adrak, are you looking for something? What is the matter?
I was looking for Sissy.
Cece. Ah, the cute little dog. Lupin did tell me that the animal seemed to have warmed up to you. Are you going to be taking care of him?
I'd like to try to do what I can and not kill him.
You sound like you have experience. I see. I'm sure Impre will be jealous. Wait, yeah, Impy will be jealous. But Cece's whereabouts are unfortunately a mystery to me as well.
I see. Maybe that shadow I saw has something to do with it.
You saw a shadow.
I saw something in the hallway earlier. It looked like someone in armor. An assailant, if you will.
Clank.
Oh.
Clank.
Oh god.
Armor. I have no tenants in my mansion like that. And if one were to dress that way, I would think it would make a lot of noise. I haven't seen anyone like that.
Clank.
I suppose I was simply seeing things. I am hearing a clanking noise, though.
I can't hear it. You can't
it's gone
be too
now.
cautious. I'm going to look around for a bit. Thank you for informing me of this.
As Saint Germain turns to leave, I speak up. Thank you for allowing me to stay here. I hope we get along. Saint Germain turns back to me.
It is my pleasure. I'm sure we will be experiencing many things together from this point on. We'll have a busy day tomorrow. Try to get some rest tonight. I wish you a peaceful sleep and good dreams.
Even after Saint Germain leaves, I stay in the room, watching the city lights through the window. Maybe the air of mystery that he left behind is affecting me.
It's just my incense.
Like, how does he navigate his mansion with his eyes closed? It's really, really bothering me right now. When I return to the bedroom, Sissy is on the bed, breathing softly in his sleep. He came back. I sigh and lay down on the bed. Fatigue begins to set in, and I feel sleep beginning to overtake me. As I'm drifting away, I look out at the moon floating outside the window. What will tomorrow bring? It'll likely be filled with things that I can't possibly imagine right now. I look back on everything that happened today, and I feel my world rapidly expanding. My sleep is comfortable and deep.
Dawn of the second day.
It's chapter 2, The Strongest Stalker.
Oh.
Huh.
Hey! There's a gem embedded on my chest.
Yeah?
What?
The it glows faintly like a heartbeat. This gem was placed inside me 2 years ago, but why? When? And for what reason? I have no memory of anything from before I woke up back then. I don't understand it. But there's one thing I know for certain. The poison coursing through my body is being created by this gem. The poison that melts anything I touch. In my hatred for this gem, the source of the poison, I have tried many times to remove it or break it. But every time, it caused me immense pain. Whatever it is now a part of my body and I cannot function without it. And so the gem stays here, with a quiet beauty, but still hideous, but still bedazzled. Yes, bedazzled. Above all, I can't help but see its glow as proof that I am a monster.
Alright, shall we begin?
At Victor's prompting, I gently touch a piece of metal placed on the desk. ... The poison from my body begins to eat away at the metal, causing it to smoke. We had already repeated this experiment several times with different objects.
This too. Very interesting.
On the first morning after arriving in Saint Germain's mansion, Victor said that he wanted to examine me before breakfast. Victor and I are in his room. Lupin is here too. They're trying to examine my poison. Are you learning anything from this, Victor?
Yes, this metal is called titanium. The alchemists of both Royal Society have refined it to a highly purified state. It's an amazing metal, stronger than steel, and as resistant to corrosion as gold. Even so...
Can you explain that more simply?
What he's saying is that there's nothing your poison can't melt. Am I right?
Yeah. From my examinations, it seems that the in your chest is the origin of a powerfully acidic substance. It's likely has to do with the fact that the is pure crystal, containing a vast amount of energy. I begin with a simple test. The poison is present in your blood and in your skin. The silver lining is that your hair is safe to touch.
Victor's smile is somewhat grim, since some of his equipment was destroyed in the test while trying to examine me. Can the poison be contained?
That has yet to be determined. But don't be sad, Adrak. We don't have a cure yet, but we do have clues.
Clues?
If it is capable of melting titanium, it would seem that the poison is impossible to contain.
Victor stops and smiles.
And yet, your clothes haven't melted.
Only after he points it out do I realize it. He's right. My clothing is able to contain the poison. That's why I've had to wear these clothes all this time.
Did you have several outfits like this in the mansion where you were living?
I nod.
The material doesn't appear to be all special. That means that the fabric must have been soaked in some sterilizing agent that counteracts with poison in your skin.
I see. Victor, I'd like to ask you for a favor. If you could figure out how it works, would you be able to make her new clothing?
Why do I need new clothes?
You stand out too much right now. We need to be as cautious as possible. Besides, those don't look very comfortable.
Well, I can't say for sure, but I don't think it's impossible to make new clothes for her. Adric, there is one thing that the poison is incapable of melting.
What's that?
Your own body. You can touch yourself without harm, right? If you couldn't, you wouldn't even be alive.
When you put it that way, you're right.
Your body creates poison, but must create some kind of antibody that prevents you from melting yourself. This is only conjecture, but the agent in your clothing is likely based on that antibody. That leads me to believe that analyzing your blood will lead to an insight as to how your anti-poison mechanism works. It's probably going to take a lot of work to unravel this mystery, but it's alright. We'll make it happen.
We're counting on you, Victor.
Thank you. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's no trouble. There's no need to apologize or for thanks. These are the terms for my staying here in the mansion.
There is one more thing I'd like to ask you.
What is it? I'll do anything I can to help.
I'd like a pillowcase that doesn't melt.
Oh, was there a problem last night?
I was trying not to kill a dog. If I turn and put my face on the pillow, the bed might melt. I have to constantly stay on my back.
Oh.
I'm so nervous, it's hard to sleep.
I can see why that would be tough. Alright. I might take some time, but you can leave it to me.
Sorry to keep adding things, but can you do something about eating utensils? She shouldn't have to use something different.
Lupin. None of that bothers me, but his consideration for my feelings makes me happy.
I see. Once we have an anti-poison fluid, we can use that to varnish and... well, right. I'll look into that as well.
Thank you, Victor. Victor smiles and nods in response.
Either way.
Victor starts to say something, then falls silent in thought. ... What is it, Victor?
It's nothing.
Victor smiles weakly. He is clearly biting back something he has to say. That's why it is what I assume is happening. I'm curious about it, but the topic of conversation changes to something else. I never did find out what he was about to say just then.
Lord, bless this meal which we are about to receive. Please forgive us, as this meal is consumed for our sinners, body and mind. It's the first time I said grace in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Glad it wasn't me.
Oh, it was... Alright, everyone, let's eat.
Amen. After Saint Germain's prayer, we begin breakfast. Lupin, Impy, Victor, Saint Germain, Sissy, and me. A 5-person, 1-dog meal. I stare at the scene, slightly shocked.
matter? Not hungry? This is Impy's special breakfast. It's super tasty.
Just as Impy says, our meal is a special sandwich he prepared himself. Impy thought this up to in consideration of my state until Victor is able to create special eating utensils for me. Oh, I was a bit surprised to see both you and Lupin praying along with Saint Germain, Impy.
Oh? You think we don't seem the type?
It's not that.
Aha! They're just doing it to play along with me. They say they don't want to disturb my prayers.
Pretty much freeloading here, so hey, when in Rome, right?
I'm from France.
Oh, sorry.
Lupin nods in agreement with what Impy said, a rare sight.
Impy and I are hardly religious, but we have no business interfering with the customs and beliefs of other people.
I see. This is unexpected. I thought Lupin and Impy were being very free-spirited with how they lived. But at the same time, they're considerate of other people's ways of life.
By the way, what are you people going to do? I heard everyone's individual plans last night, but do you have a concrete plan as to how you actually achieve your goals? If so, I'd like to help.
Our goals. Lupin wants to stop the terrorists. I think Impy is serious about the moon. I think. Victor is in hiding from the government. And Saint Germain is French.
We?
Saint Germain, why are you allowing us to stay here? I don't have any money.
I thrive off all of your atmospheres and essence. No, I'm hardly short on funds. I have only one reason for accepting you all here, and that is because it amuses me.
Oh god, he is French. It does?
Oui. Back when I was beginning to bore of society, I encountered Lupin and Impy, who needed a place to stay in London. I saw them and had a gut feeling that they would lead me to something fun.
Yes. That was when we were at the bar, trying to figure out how to smuggle ourselves into the central government. This man suddenly comes over to our table and says, "Perhaps I may be of assistance."
Isn't that some kind of your fault for talking about something like that in public?
I never underestimate the power of being confident. As long as you're not trying to hide, people will assume you're joking.
But the Count took it seriously.
When one is bored out of one's mind, one tends to be quick to notice things that might be of interest.
Yep, so then he kept bugging us, asking us to let him in our plan, swearing he wouldn't tell anyone. We finally gave in. I'm used to having women come on strong to me, but it was the first time a well-dressed man did, so I was surprised.
I've never seen a woman approach you, Impy. Not once in the whole time we've been hanging out.
Shut up. They do it when you're not looking, so don't miss the boat on this one, Miss Adrak.
What is he talking about?
Oh,
Have the two of you known each other long?
not really. We've only been together for the past year or so.
Something important was stolen from me. I came all the way to London chasing after the thief.
He thought I stole it and attacked me.
It was a battle of wits. I was one step ahead of him the whole time. Finally, he begged me to let him join up with me.
Liar. You're the one who came crying to me, pleading for me to help you find your precious property.
I know why Impy would want to work with you, but I don't quite see why you'd want to work alongside him, Lupin.
Oh, well, he said he would help me with my plans too. So we decided to team up for a while. I regret that now, of course.
What are you talking about? There's nothing to regret. I've been super useful to you.
I think I'm starting to see the entire picture, little by little.
Every person has a history. Victor, I think it's time for us to hear your story. So you've been wrongfully accused. As the one providing you with shelter, I would like to know the details.
Who, me? In my case, I ran away from the government. Isaac's research had an impact on even the world of alchemy. Due to his achievements, Britain advanced not only in the scientific fields, but in the study of alchemy as well. And, having learned and cultivated so much as the head of the Royal Alchemists, what I know should never leave Britain. The government fears that my knowledge will be leaked out to other nations. That's why they're trying to capture me.
I see. Very interesting. But I don't understand why you felt the need to flee. As a leader of a major government institution, you likely lead a life of comfort and had access to the best research facilities.
I can't speak about that. I'm sorry. ...
Everyone has one or two secrets that they never wish to divulge. I'm fine with that.
Though Victor's refusal to speak darkened the mood, Lupin easily lightens it. I'm holding a cat right now.
Oh,
Hello, cat.
hello, cat.
Wow, it's not melting. That is interesting.
Now that we know each other a little better, let's talk about the future.
Future.
That's what I thought.
Future! Adric, you wish to meet Isaac, and my objective is to stop Isaac's plan. To accomplish either of those, we'll need to find Isaac's whereabouts. With that in mind, I think our best bet is to look for clues pointing to Isaac here in London. What do you all think?
No objections here. I agree. With so many people here in London, this is probably the best place to look for anything.
I have nothing against it either.
Already agreed that I would help you with whatever I can do. I'll do the best I can to assist you.
I shall do all that I can as well to support you. Please don't hesitate to come to me for help.
It's set then. Obviously, we're going to have to do all this while avoiding Twilight, who are after this young lady.
I nod in reply.
Too many books.
Too many books. If I'm caught, it will create an opportunity for a global terrorist attack. I don't want to be involved in such a thing. Also, I'm not sure I'm Team Jacob or Team Edward yet, so...
Team Charlie. Reading about Twilight, the Special Government Task Force. That's something that doesn't come up in conversation every day.
Well, that's who we're up against. I hate to say it, but odds are that we're going to be bringing in some trouble around here.
Don't worry about it. When I accepted you all into my home, I accepted that you may cause some problems.
Daughter searching for her missing father, and a covert government force searching for her? Ooh, it's so mysterious.
Those the reasons why may be different. I feel that you and I are similar situation, Adrak.
So, moving on to today's plans. The first thing I want to do is take you to see a doctor, Adrak.
You do?
Do you remember when I said that London has a great many doctors? I'll make sure you see an exceptional one. I have the insurance for it.
Oh, shit.
That is a good idea. But there are people after her, and it would seem that Twilight is already aware she's in London. They are not fools. There is a chance that they may have already alerted any doctors that you would wish to see her.
Don't concern yourself with that. I'll take care of it.
But... I look over at Victor. He had just examined me earlier this morning. What results could we possibly get by going to another doctor?
That's a good idea. Though I have some medical training, I am no doctor. Just an alchemist. But maybe... No. Let's hear what your doctor has to say. There are many things that I can't believe just yet.
I try to ask what he's talking about, but Victor brushes me off with a smile. The hola is buried within my chest, and poison flows through my body. Could there be something else? Get another problem with me? Whatever the case. Following Lupin's plan, we head out to see the doctor in question.
Doctor.
Doctor. No! I see row after row of buildings standing alongside the city's outer wall. Lupin explained to me that the tallest building in all of London is actually here in Lower Town.
It's so lively here.
As Impy notes, the streets are jammed with people, even at this early hour. ... I was attacked in a part of town like this. The main thoroughfares are filled with people, and shopkeepers calling out to potential customers that fill the air with sound. However, I also see suspicious people standing in the shadows, talking with one another in hushed tones. Perhaps my experiences yesterday have opened my eyes to things I wouldn't have noticed before. Saint Germain has remained at the mansion while Lupin, Impy, and Victor accompany me on this excursion. I swear to myself that I will not lose them. Victor, is it alright for you to leave the mansion? You are a very wanted criminal.
Yes, but apparently we don't need to worry. Lupin says that they have given up on their searching for me in this area.
Many of the people here in this district aren't registered citizens of London. They're pretty tolerant of criminals here. Looking here for any one person is a waste of time and money. The Yard is aware of that, so they don't search it thoroughly.
What's the Yard? I didn't get a dictionary definition for it. Oh, there it is.
Here you go. Officially, it's Scotland Yard. That's the name of London's police headquarters, so we call the police higher-ups the Yard.
Scotland Yard.
Oh, I see.
Huh?
Victor nods in agreement.
And it seems that the Yard's current attention is on the thief of some treasure from an influential lord. Thanks to that, I'm much freer to roam around the streets than I was even yesterday.
A lord's treasure, eh? Was that your doing, Lupin?
Unfortunately not. It seems there's someone in London pretending to be the Phantom Thief, despite my presence here.
The Phantom Thieves.
He's more thug than burglars, so I can't believe he's getting more attention than me with such crude methods.
Hey, don't start getting all weird and competitive.
Besides, isn't a thief supposed to try and avoid police attention? While we're talking, Lupin comes to a stop. Is it around here?
The street address is, yes.
I'm sure there's something you're not telling us. if you put it like that.
The going gets a little rough from here. It's a bit of a climb, you see.
Lupin points ahead to the rooftops of a line of buildings along the outer wall. The buildings are 40 to 50 meters tall. For a while, we have to scare a rickety bare staircase to climb up the buildings.
Beep.
Finally, we reach the top. The cityscape here is completely different from down on the streets. This area is a lot less lively. It's quieter, and there are fewer people going to and fro.
Why aren't any of you out of breath after all those stairs?
Oh god, he's gonna die.
You good, man?
Oh,
A gentleman thief must have strong legs. I make sure to stay in peak condition.
Ah, leg day.
I guess I was just born this way. I'm a physical and mental prodigy.
Jesus Christ.
Should I be gasping for air like you?
wow, you people. Why on earth would any doctor be up here?
Or leg day? Oh, who wants to be the doctor?
Because I am quite selective about my customers. No one would think to find a clinic in such a remote location.
We turn towards the voice from behind us to see a middle-aged woman in a white coat.
Perfect.
Well, isn't it a big group? Oh wait, I got mixed up because I saw the other portrait up there. And do I see a familiar face? What are you doing here, Lupin?
Hello, Doctor. I'm honored to see you again. There's someone who needs a checkup, and we don't care to leave a paper trail.
Oh, I'm your neighborhood black market sawbones, is that? Oh, I decided who I see is Beanpole having an asthma attack. Oh, is it the Beanpole?
No, not me.
I think he still needs to be checked, though. Why don't you want anyone to know about your clinic here?
That's because I'm too good. If people find me, I'll be bombarded with patients and I'll never get a home to sleep.
Relevant.
I became a doctor who helped those who can climb stairs. I want to save, and I will save only the people I want to save.
Who can climb stairs?
We can climb the stairs.
Yes.
Whoa! Talk about your awful bedside manners.
There's no beds here. It's too soft. Is the girl the patient then?
Yes, it's me. I did climb those stairs. How did you know?
Process of
Do I have
elimination.
Those calf muscles don't lie, girlie. I know Lupin and all the long-haired one as well. Enough. You can't kill him if you tried. And if I'm not the other kid... Wait, and if it's not the other kid, it's you. Hurry up and follow me. I can't do anything for you out here. The stair goblins will get me. Alright, let's get started. First, I'll examine your body and ask you some questions. Get your clothes off!
Huh?
Is deafness one of your symptoms? I said take them off! All of them!
Yes! Oh, damn it, Lupin!
Outside. Now.
Lupin drags Impy out of the room. Frankenstein's still dying out there, probably. Oh, now he's here.
Oh.
As Victor is about to leave, he looks back at me with a worried expression. What's the matter?
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
Now that the menfolk are gone, take your clothes off and tell me what's bothering you.
While I undress, I tell her about the poison and how I'm seized with pain when I try to do something with the The gem on my naked chest pulses with light, like a heartbeat.
Oh, this is amazing. I've seen some terrible things stuck in a human body, but this is the most beautiful of them. I wonder how it was done. Do they get a pattern of a gem and skinned so artfully? Wait, yeah. Are you going to take off your shoes?
I don't want to burn a hole in the floor. And then I would really fail the stair mission.
I see.
She takes out the stethoscope and is about to press it against my body, then pauses.
I want you to hold up the thinnest layer of clothes so you have, so I can examine against your cloth. The cloth.
I nodded all my clothing against my chest. The doctor presses the stethoscope against me.
Huh, dots.
What's wrong?
Cover your wrists now.
Why?
It's just bothering me. Just turn up and do it.
I follow her instructions and she grabs my wrist. After a few seconds, she lets go.
Checkup's over. Put your clothes back on, for God's sakes.
Alrighty. Did you find anything out?
More like the opposite.
Oh shit, I'm sorry?
I'm questioning my own livelihood. Get dressed and bring your friends in. I'll tell you all at once.
I call Lupin and the others in, and the doctor gives me a quick look.
Simply put, my girl, I can't treat you.
I climbed the stairs and everything, though.
I mean, that will help you in the long run. No doctor in Britain would be able to treat you, though, in this condition.
But why?
Is her poison that difficult to get rid of? Tell us everything.
I mean, for the first part, poison doesn't really melt things. In all honesty, I can't tell you anything, because I don't understand it.
What's wrong with me?
I wish you could tell me, what is wrong with you? I've never seen a patient who walked in here without a heartbeat.
My heart isn't beating? I'd never given it any thought. While everyone is silent in shock, Victor speaks up.
That's right. Your heart isn't moving. That's impossible for a human body. But
Oh, so you knew about it, boy. Why'd you bother bringing her here and going up the stairs then?
I noticed it immediately when I examined her. But I wanted another professional opinion. I wasn't sure if I should have told her about it or not.
So you understand why I won't continue the examination. Tell her then.
Victor nods carefully. Victor, what is it?
Adrak, your heart isn't moving. Or perhaps your heart has been removed from your body altogether. You should be dead. It's impossible, but you are here, very much alive. You have a special power that goes beyond medical science, and it seems you're using it as a life force. It's likely that the Horrorlologurium is there to act as a replacement heart. You must never try to harm it, and don't let anyone else try to take it from you.
I don't know about this. Rodrum Cube business. But I'm not going to mess around with the body who defies all known medicine.
I nod and look around at the others, flustered. What am I? What happened to me in the past? No one can answer my questions. ... I don't have a heart. It's as if I really am a monster. I understand. Thank you for examining me. My voice had fallen into a sullen monotone. I don't know whether it was because I now know how hard it would be to treat the poison, or because it was literally heartless.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. Even after we return to the lively street, my mind is elsewhere. The more I try to find out about myself and my affliction, the less I understand. Am I gonna be like this forever? Thoughts like this grow stronger within me.
Hey, come on now. Don't be so sad, Miss Adrak. We know that we don't know what's going on, so we do know something, right?
I suppose that's true.
Impy's right. I believe your poison is more an alchemic problem than a medical one. If that's so, then I'm just the man to save you. I'll look at all the possibilities, and I promise we'll do something about it.
Thank you. ... I know it's my fault that we're so depressed, but I can't bring myself to cheer up. Suddenly Lupin, who had been walking ahead of us, stops.
Alright. I've made up my mind. Adrak, I'm taking you someplace nice. Right now.
Someplace nice? Like where?
A nice place, of course. We need to take our minds off of things.
Impy and Victor shrug, not knowing what he is talking about. When I see Lupin smile, I can't help but nod. Alright, let's go, Lupin. As Lupin ignores our inquiries about where he's leading us, we gradually make our way away from the center of town. It's already been a while since we passed through the poor areas. Really, where is he taking us?
Are you tired of walking yet? We're almost there.
Just as Lupin says this, I hear a hoarse neigh.
Nah.
I look around and my eyes are drawn to horse-drawn carriages and automobiles. The women and men riding them are dressed in stylishly beautiful dresses and fancy suits. What lies beyond here? We continue walking even further and pass through yet another section. Suddenly, we arrive at a place with lots of people. Two fierce-looking men at the entryway watch the people going in and out.
Oh, so that's where you're taking her. I suppose this is the perfect place to take our minds off things.
Lupin? Are you sure this is an appropriate venue for someone like her?
And what could it be? The other two seem to know where we are.
Don't be so uptight. We have some extra cash. Since we didn't have any pay the doctor, let's cheer up and have some fun.
Fun? We didn't pay the doctor.
There, Miss Adrak, you'll understand once we're inside. It's the nicest place you could ever go.
Lupin nods and leads the way in. Oh, suited man.
Welcome, Viscount Brightman. I hope you enjoy your stay today. Very good, thank you.
Viscount Brightman?
It's one of Lupin's aliases. He's got so many names, he changes who he is depending on where he goes.
That's understandable, I suppose.
These are my wife and servants. We thought they deserved a break, so we've given them some money. Allow them in. As you wish, Viscount Brightman.
What?
So we're servants now?
How he's able to keep all his stories straight. He's like an engineer, but all he makes is lies.
He's very reliable, though. I'm not surprised that he's never been caught.
So, what is this place?
Stop lollygagging, servants. Do keep up.
Coming, master.
You'll find out soon enough. Let's go, Adrak.
I start walking along with Victor. However, this place is intimidating. The people around us are talking and having a good time. Am I good enough to be in a place like this?
Why are you being so shy, mademoiselle? You're the most beautiful person here.
Lupin suddenly appears before me and smiles into my eyes, directly into them.
Would you grant me the honor of escorting you?
Lupin!
Is that a yes? Then let's go.
Alright, thank you, but really, what kind of place is this?
You haven't figured it out yet? Well, madam, allow me the honor of enlightening you.
Impy, you don't sound like yourself when you talk like that.
Lupin get to talk all posh, but not me!
It's just not your style. You're more of a down-to-earth, funny character. Not a charming one.
Ouch, that really hurts, especially because you really mean it.
Pay no attention to the idiot, people. This place is known as a casino. It's where you go to win money.
Most people lose money, usually. Simply put, you wager money on games of chance, and get more money if you win.
Win and you're rich, lose and you're poor. I think I get it, but why would a place like that be in a place like this?
Because they're going to start holding large-scale auctions and betting on airship races here, Miss Adrak.
Right here?
It's like an annual festival. Everyone in London knows about it.
Yep, the whole thing is run by the London firm, the massive criminal group, and it's an open secret that this place is here.
So, since they have this huge place anyway, they decided to set up as a gambling hall before the event.
That's right. The government turns a blind eye to it since it ends up bringing in so much money to London.
Yeah, this might actually be the safest place for us to hide from scrutiny.
Look, the people here have come from all across Britain to use their money to alleviate their ennui.
Well-dressed people come and go while we're talking.
It's showtime. I can hear this casino's money crying out to me. Help me, Arsene! I belong with you!
Lupin seems really excited about this. First, we go to the cashier's counter to change out money into casino chips. Then we divide them amongst ourselves. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but by the way Victor's face twitches, I figure that's probably a lot of money.
Alright then, why don't we all go do what we want from here? Wait.
That's fine. What are we gonna do? Sorry. That's fine. What are you gonna do, Adrak? We really shouldn't leave you alone. Come along with one of us.
I have the feeling that this is supposed to be a Fran line, but we're just gonna...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive right past that.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Nice
Ventriloquism,
disguise,
you know?
Impy.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, we could choose... Alright, let me bring up a random number generator. Alright. Number 1, we're going with Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah. No!
Ooh.
Okay. Victor. Victor, can I come with you?
Sure, but I don't think you'll be, or don't you think you'll be safer with Lupin?
I can't romance him, so... He seems a bit
Damn.
preoccupied. I feel like I'd get in his way.
It's been a while since I've allowed myself to go all out. It's time they saw just how lucky I can be.
Who is he trying to show off to?
I see what you mean. If Lupin's going to make himself unavailable, shall I escort you, my lady?
Milady.
Milady.
Thank you,
It's my
Victor.
hat.
What? Why did you think about me? Why did you go straight from Lupin to Victor? I am here too, don't forget me.
Victor chuckles at Impy's whining. We tell Impy and Lupin that we will meet them at the entrance later and to start walking around the casino together.
Well, this is a predicament. I'm not very comfortable in fancy places.
I think I know what you mean. Everything is so glamorous and I feel a bit out of my element.
Oh, I saw some food stands back there. Why don't we get something to eat and take it easy for a while?
That sounds nice. I'm starting to feel like I might get along very well with Victor. We head towards the food stands.
Is there anything you'd like to have?
Food.
Hmm.
I don't
The
think I'm
edible
all...
kind.
I don't think I'm all that hungry, but the delicious smells coming from each vendor are attracting my attention.
If you can't decide, how about this one?
Victor approaches the food stand and comes back carrying a strange-looking food. He's holding a wooden stick in each hand, with a white fuzzy cloud on the end. What's this, Victor?
This is a snack called Fairy Floss. It was created in a recent wave of technological innovation. It was invented by a mechanical engineer and alchemist called Scott McCall 3 years ago.
He hands me one of the sticks. A sweet scent wafts off from it.
Sugar becomes a liquid when heated, and when spun radially in the centrifuge, it cools in the air, forming a string.
I half-heartedly listen to Victor while I stare intently at the white fluff.
Sorry about that. You probably want to try it first. Go ahead.
Mmm.
What matter? Does it hurt?
Is good. ...
Phew. Well, I'd be worried there.
Mmm. I eat the whole thing far faster than I would have thought possible. It's so sweet and white. So good. It's like magic. I'd like to eat more, but the other stick is Victor's.
Thank you so much. Do you want mine too?
Yes. No, I'm alright. Even while I'm saying this, I can't help but turn my eyes to Victor's fairy floss.
Well, let's do this then.
Victor tears a wad of fluff off and puts it in his mouth, then hands the stick to me.
I enjoy sweet things, but this is just a little too much for me. I'd appreciate it if you take the rest.
I love you. In that case, I'll have it. Thank you, Victor.
You're welcome.
Victor smiles, making him look even kinder than he already does. I'm suddenly embarrassed to look at him directly, so I think of him again and decide to focus on my newly acquired fairy floss. ... A little bit later, we all meet up again. Lupin was a big winner, and was told not to come back by the people running the casino. Victor spent his time peacefully observing his surroundings. An Impy said that he ran for his life and was almost drowned by the Thames by the security guards.
Sounds like Impy.
Yeah.
I may have gone a bit overboard with the winning, but it did give you a break for a change, didn't it, Adrak?
Yes, I've seen so many things for the first time, and it was fun. Everyone smiles at my words. Knowing that they're concerned about me makes me feel bad, but a bit happy as well. I feel like I'll be able to get along well with these men.
You monster! Die! Die!
Suddenly, I flash back to that time, my PTSD Vietnam War flashbacks. As if to remind myself that I must remain alone and isolated.
Adric? What's here?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh god. Are you sure? Sorry, but we're going to have to stick around here for a little longer. I have business to attend to.
Business?
Business.
Business.
This place is like a sample of London's seamy underbelly. You might find some information on Isaac's disappearance.
I see. Is that the reason we came here?
It's a reason, but my priority was to take your mind off of things.
Thank you.
And would anybody mind if I left early? I'd better get out of here before security notices me again.
What on earth did you do?
Hey, you! Stop right there! No admittance without your host approval.
There's some commotion at the entrance.
What's going on over there?
You look towards the noise and see a man surrounded by a number of the casino's security guards.
Huh?
Oh.
I've seen him somewhere before.
Just a second, guys. I need to grab my cat.
Oh
Cat.
no!
Oh
It's
no.
like Lawrence is causing a disturbance at the casino again.
Lad.
Stop me.
Criminal!
Stop right there, criminal scum! Caught you rummaging around the border, we did.
The most wanted man.
I caught a wanted criminal.
Yay!
Are you holding criminal?
Yeah.
So, Lawrence, you're finally awake.
Tried to cross the border, huh? God.
What was he doing?
I just had to grab him before the door opened. He was probably gonna just bolt out the door otherwise.
I'll make it one day!
Friend of yours, Victor?
No, but
Suddenly, a loud bang rings out, and in the next instant, Lupin pins me to the ground. Lupin?
Just stay low. That was a shotgun blast. That man shot at the guards.
From the floor, I look over to where the man was. All of the guards who had been around him are on the ground.
could the Yard have followed me here?
No way! If they were going around shooting at people in crowded places, they should all be arresting each other first.
Impy's logic is sound. Panic is beginning to spread because of the gunshots, and screams can be heard.
In any case, we'll have to save the turf for later. I lost sight of the gunman, and he may be after her. Let's go.
But then, Lupin is helping me up when a threatening metallic click can be heard behind him. This is Matcha again.
Matcha.
Oops.
Yep. This is Van.
Go. Go? Did you think you could really escape from me?
A cold voice.
Do you think it is even possible?
I gingerly look up, and there...
Hot
Oh
boy.
shit.
Oh shit, dude.
America. Oh, shit.
America. Americans.
Viscount Brightman. Did you think a false name would keep me from recognizing your face, Arsène Lupin?
I don't owe you an answer. Besides, if you know someone's name, it's only polite to introduce yourself.
I see no point in being polite to someone like you.
The man narrows his eyes.
Just hand it over. Just hand over the monster. You stole it, didn't you?
Monster? What monster? The only thing I stole was the heart of a beautiful lady.
Monster Twilight's after. Everyone knows you stole it from the Royal Guard. There's no point in hiding it. I have some business with it. If you don't hand it over, you're going to experience some pain.
Ellipses.
Not going to answer me? Fine. Ellipses. Leave me no choice.
I can see the man's finger tighten on the trigger of his gun, ellipses, but Lupin is faster. In a heartbeat, Lupin has a metal stick in his hand, pointed at the man's face.
Bang!
I'm dead.
Lupin shouts it, and the stick emits a blast of smoke.
Did you already forget what I said, Arsène?
Now's our chance! Let's run!
Lupin grabs my hand.
Ooh.
Too slow.
Suddenly, Lupin disappears from my side. The next moment, I see his body fall right in front of me. Nugget Bears. Oh shit, Nugget, thank you so much. I realized that somehow Lupin had been thrown into the air and dropped.
Ow. You're more like a monster with that brute force of yours.
I'll say it again. Hand over the monster.
Lupin, duck.
Where?
Victor stands and shouts, throwing a glass tube and the duck. It's probably the same way you dispatched the soldiers we encountered in town.
Quack.
Quack.
Oh,
The man's shotgun goes off and the tube explodes in midair.
A vigilant attempt, but surprise attacks will only work once.
It didn't work.
He shot the duck too.
No!
No!
Ah, gra for all.
Just who is this guy? He's irritating as all hell.
Lupin has already taken my hand and is pulling us away from the man. And then...
Well, hey, never fear, Impy's here!
we're doomed. Impy, carrying Victor, catches up to us.
Impy, put me down!
oh my god.
Victor protests as he's carried.
It's much faster this way and it's barely emasculating. Don't worry about it. Who the heck was that, Lupin?
No idea. Probably someone sent out by Twilight to capture her. I don't really know why he's alone, but let's hurry.
We escape the casino and run towards one of the wooded parks in the city to use it for cover. We look behind us, but no one is behind us. Do you think we lost him?
Well, Lupin and I are tough enough to handle most folks. That bloke with the gun probably gave up.
Impy, set me down, please.
Forgot about you.
Rude.
Strange. I wouldn't think someone like that would back off so easily.
Lupin peers through the forest cautiously.
This isn't good. We may have walked right into a trap.
What do you mean?
I highly doubt that man just happened to see us there and attacked us.
True.
That place is a magnet for information. What if he set a trap there, knowing we would have have to go there eventually. If that's the case, then it's likely he planned for us to try to flee into this wooded area, and knows the geography well.
No way. He couldn't have expected us to escape. You're overthinking this.
No, it makes sense. I knew I'd seen his face before, and after hearing his voice, I remember now.
Where'd you see him, Victor?
Buckingham Palace. It was...
Suddenly, Lupin turned serious.
Duck!
Another one?
Another
Whoa!
one?
Can I have
Whoa!
it back?
another one.
A gunshot explodes just as Lupin shouts. Another duck bites the dust.
Oh, no.
The man appears from the shadow behind a tree.
So, you detected my presence. Sane. You're not your average pickpocket. Where did you train?
Alas, I am merely a dashing gentleman's thief.
I have no time for your tomfoolery.
The man doesn't even point his gun at us. He walks towards us slowly, seemingly defenseless.
That... I knew... His name is Abraham Van Helsing.
Vampire hunter.
A hero of the Vampire War 2 years ago. A member of the most excellent order of the British Empire. And Twilight's best fighter.
He's from Twilight?
Oh my
Oh
god!
no!
He's Team Jacob or Team Edward?
Well, he's a vampire hunter, so...
Oh
So
no! It's
he's
a Team Jacob.
Yep.
The
The
worst
vampire.
team, yes.
The Vampire War.
That's right. Because of his kill count, he's come to be known as the human weapon. Isn't that right, Van Helsing?
I've retired from Twilight. I have no interest in clinging to past glories.
Whatever glory you had is definitely in the past. Now you've fallen low enough to chase a bunch of thieves. How sad.
I prefer not to be pursuing scum like you are saying. I won't harm you as long as I can still complete my objective. Do not resist.
He points his shotgun at us again, but Impy stands between Van Helsing and us. Impy?
You think you're some big hero from the Vampire War, huh? So what? I'll take you on. I'll buy you guys some time. Get out of here.
No, this man is strong, isn't he? You're in danger.
Don't you worry, Miss Adrak. I'll protect you no matter what. But when you get back, you and me can... I'll tell you later.
Jesus Christ, Impy.
Wow. Okay, Impy. What could it be? The more Impy talks, the more worried I get about him.
We'll meet again. It's okay. The power of our love will reunite us. What? You can't shoot yet? I'm in the middle of something here.
Well, you've finished acting like a fool. If you're not going to do anything, then I'll make the first move.
Whatever. The only thing you're rushing to is a quick death. You might not see it, but I'm mad now.
Oh, he's mad.
I'm angry.
Impy dashes forward at superhuman speed, kicking off a tree and jumping high in the air.
Amazing.
Chew on this, Four Eyes. Impy dynamic impact!
Impy is blasted away by the man's shotgun.
no.
He falls to the ground and doesn't move.
Oh no!
He is no more.
Physical abilities. But that's it. He would have been better off using those skills as a street performer.
Impy!
This is bad. He needs medical attention quick.
Hold on, both of you. We're going to leave him here.
What?
Lupin, what?
Just come with me.
You're making a mistake, Lupin. We can't just leave Impy lying here.
We can't go back. That's exactly what that Van Helsing man wants us to do.
Lupin doesn't stop running as he talks. But
Fine, fine, I'll explain. Just keep moving. As a matter of fact, he's not that badly hurt.
What makes you so sure?
That man, he's not the killer type.
he killed 2 ducks, though.
Quack?
Quack.
Did you see the casino guards after they had been shot? There wasn't a single drop of blood on any of them. Using a shotgun from that close a range would have torn them to pieces. His guns are most likely loaded with low-powered shells, or rock salt, the community rock salt you must lick. Basically, he's seasoning you, not killing you. It might break a bone or knock someone unconscious, but that's it. Yeah, that's it. Someone as ridiculously sturdy as Impy will be fine. Just break a fucking rib, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll walk it off. Victor?
Amazing, Lupin. You are able to observe so much in those hectic moments.
Yeah. You can shower me with praise once we're all back home safe.
Turns around, yeah, he's dead.
I think we've gone far enough, A-Track. You hide behind the bush and wait. Victor, you and I will divert his attention so he doesn't notice we're here.
Alright.
But that will put you 2 in danger.
We're doing this because it's dangerous. Worst case, we break a bone. That's much preferable to you getting captured.
Adra, it's against one man. We have less risk if we move separately.
I hesitate for a moment, then nod. I'm going to twist them. Be careful, you 2.
Yes. You be careful too.
Damn! He's already headed this way. Hide, Adrak.
He must have heard some footsteps coming. I follow Lupin's instructions and huddle behind a nearby bush. Right after that, Van Helsing appears directly across from where I am hiding.
You're admirably quick on your feet when you are on the run. I'll give you that much.
And you're admirably quick at following me. I'll give you that, Van Helsing.
A bush off to the side shakes. I look over to see...
Hey, Lupin, and Victor too. I'm glad I was able to catch up so fast. What's up? Am I interrupting some kind of showdown?
He's a zombie, oh no! Impy! I'm so glad he's alright.
I'm definitely hit you in the center mass. You're a sturdy one. If you can get up and catch up with us so soon.
So sturdy. You couldn't kill him if you tried. It's a pretty big pain in my neck too.
He's tried so many times. What's that supposed to mean?
Making jokes even when you're backed into a corner. I'll ask you once more. Where is the monster?
Would you believe me if I said I don't know?
No. If you want to waste your lives, that's your decision.
The 4 men stare each other down, unmoving as tension fills the air.
What kind of tension?
You know.
Oh my.
You know that? Yeah.
Gee.
Gee.
I see. But I'm not stupid enough to tell you anything when you're pointing a gun that can't even kill anyone at me.
Hmm. Is that what you think? I see.
Van Helsing levels a shotgun at a nearby tree and fires. There's an explosion and a tree falls.
Shit! I could have been a lumberjack in a different life. If you don't die from that, you'll very much wish you had.
Van Helsing, extreme lumberjack.
He blew up a tree.
If he shot me with that thing, I might have been blown even. It might have blown even me to pieces.
A miniature grenade, I see. I take it you have a variety of shells for use in various situations.
Yes. It's nice that you picked up on things so easily. So, make your choice. Tell me where the monster is, or you die.
Let me ask you something, monsieur. What are you going to do once you've found this monster you're looking for?
I'm asking the questions here.
Van Helsing's shotgun is pointed directly at Lupin's chest. No one is able to move. If anyone does anything suspicious, he might pull the trigger. Van Helsing is unmistakably in control of the situation. I decide to. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep hiding.
Oh.
I want to rush out there, but if I do, everyone's efforts to keep me safe would have been in vain. I trust Lupin and hold myself back. But...
You, over there. You seem anxious about something.
Van Helsing's eyes never leave Lupin while he talks, and Victor flinches. Victor's eyes flash in my direction for a split second.
God damn it, Victor.
God damn it, Victor. That's all it took. With one gun still aimed at Lupin, Van Helsing draws another shotgun with his other hand and points it in my hiding spot.
Huh, you should have picked answer number 1. Whoever is hiding there, come out, unless you want to die in the bush.
It was RNG! I've been found. Damn it, Iron G. I give up and come out from the bushes.
A wise choice. It seems she isn't stupid.
Van Helsing narrows his eyes and looks me up and down as if sizing me up. In the next instant...
Run!
Lupin shouts to distract Van Helsing, but the man clubs him with his gun. Lupin falls to the ground.
Blah. Ah.
Oh, I thought he hit me.
Nope. Lupin!
A poorly executed plan. Now keep quiet, Austin.
Van Helsing's piercing blue eyes are directed at me.
Who are you? Another member of Lupin's band.
The monster you're hunting is moi. Just don't hurt them, please.
Oh, you're the monster.
The man who had done all this with a flat expression all this time finally shows an emotion. Surprise! Yes, I'm the monster. Why do you want me?
Oh,
I'm not lying. What do you want?
I heard you possessed a gem called the Hora. Give it to me.
I can't do that. Even if I could give it to you, I would probably die.
What? Explain.
Tears off shirt.
It tears off my
Ah.
shirt.
Shrek.
I loosen the buttons on my shirt and show him the gem embedded in my chest. My titties just fall out, too.
Had a bedazzling accident.
I've been told that this gem is a replacement for my heart.
Now I know why Saint Germain keeps his eyes closed.
You know.
God.
Ah. Who are you?
My name is Adrak. Isaac Beckford's my dad.
Wait, isn't that just cardio backwards? Isaac's daughter.
He appears to be in true shock.
I can read backwards.
Could it be that you have a connection to that man?
A connection? What could he mean?
Change of plans. Tell me everything you know about Isaac Beckford. I need to find out the secrets of of a certain man. Whether he is truly immortal or not, I need to be sure.
Do you need the glossary for immortal?
Here, this is what immortal means. You might be this.
Oh,
It's
shit.
by, this glossary is by Evanescence?
This is my immortal.
Oh, man. Does it have the fan fiction, too?
The TO safe one, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, perfect.
Oh my god, there's a TOS safe one.
Immortal? Does that remove half the fan fiction?
Hey, what the heck are you talking about?
It was a fan fiction around the time of around 2006.
Whoa.
I made that part. I don't know when it came out. Silence. I'm speaking to this girl. If you truly are Beckford's daughter, tell me everything you know.
My father.
He's my
Oh.
papa. But I'm sorry. I remember nothing before 2 years ago. I have amnesia. That's all I know.
Why does it seem like everybody we find has this? You say you have amnesia. Do you need to know what this is? No matter. I have plenty of ways to find out what you know. You're coming with me.
I don't think you do. What are you going to do with her?
She'll be a bargaining chip. I can use her to lure him out.
Explain yourself in a way we all understand, you trigger-happy weasel.
Shut up. It is none of your concern.
Then I have a suggestion.
Victor nervously raises his voice.
It seems that you are not, in fact, chasing her from the Orders of Twilight.
I hate vampires.
And you need to hold on to her in order to get information on a certain man. If you aren't with Twilight, there's a better way. Twilight is trying to find us, and we are also trying to track down Isaac's secrets. And Adrak is a key component to discovering Isaac's motives.
Victor looks straight at Van Helsing as he continues.
What you're after will be at the end of the path we're already following. There is no need to use her to lure anybody out.
Van Helsing's stern expression doesn't change.
What are you proposing?
Let's collaborate. Now that you know our objectives, we can help one another out.
Victor, what are you talking about?
While Impy shouts, Lupin silently watches Victor.
Are you telling me that you're willing to help me with with my own objective?
Yeah. Our goals aren't mutually exclusive. As long as we're of use to one another, we should remain in cooperation.
And what can you do for me?
You'll see once you join us. These men, extremely capable. I think my knowledge will be of help as well. I have some insight into Isaac's research. I can be of assistance if we're going to look into his secret.
If I deem you useless, I'm going to take the girl with me.
If you must. but I will protect her with all of my strength. Now, based off of these conditions, let me make the offer again. Van Helsing, you should cooperate with us.
Van Helsing narrows his eyes slightly and looks at us all, as if to evaluate us. Then,
I'm going to have to decline your offer. I don't need you people slowing me down.
Van Helsing looks down at all of us.
I'm taking her. End of discussion. Come with me, and don't resist.
With his gun still out, and in this tense situation, the only thing I can think of to do is obey. I start to walk towards him.
Hold up. Who are you calling slow?
Lupin stands between me and Van Helsing. With nothing but a smile, he's standing up to a man with a shotgun pointed at him.
I'm calling all of you slow. The three of you together couldn't protect her from me.
Is that so? Why don't you save that judgment for when you actually take her?
Fine. I'll kill you and take her over your lifeless body.
In an instant, Van Helsing has both of his guns trained on Lupin. However, Lupin still smiles confidently. If he keeps this up, he's going to get himself killed. Lupin dead? What an awful thought. Just like those ducks. Lupin, don't worry about me.
Just watch. You'll get to see this ruffian in shock once I defeat him.
Say goodbye, Arsène Lupin.
Van Helsing's finger tenses, and... Lupin! The gun goes off and I shut my eyes. But I don't hear a scream or the sound of a body falling. I slowly open my eyes in fear to see Lupin standing completely unhurt and Van Helsing's gun lying smoking on the ground.
An explosion!
Behold, the magic of the great thief. See? Aren't you surprised? Victor wasn't babbling just to convince you, Van Helsing. He was distracting you.
Pretty much. I knew Lupin would figure out something as long as I could buy him some time.
What? Does nobody include me in these plans?
Nobody responds to Impy's question.
Oh.
Thoughts?
Now, a magician never reveals his tricks. But I'm no magician. Here's what I did.
Lupin raises his hand to display a tiny metal ball.
This is one of the balls from the roulette wheels at the casino. I took them before we started running. That's also why I won a bunch of money. I put some adhesive putty on them and kept them handy. I figured I'd stuff them down those shotguns and disable them.
What did you? Did you do both guns at once while you distracted me?
I did the first when you hit me, and then the second while Victor was talking. Aren't you lucky you weren't hurt? That was a fantastic explosion.
Wow, I didn't even notice.
A great thief always catches people off guard, working from the shadows, even though we're in broad daylight. This was a piece of cake. I have an uncanny hatred of losing. Being beaten is just not my style.
You lowly cutpurse.
Great thief, if you please, monsieur.
But I'll
Oh,
say it
Jesus.
again.
There's a train.
Toot toot!
Toot toot!
That house thing. I'll say it again. We want you to cooperate with us.
And Thomas does too.
Thomas does too.
We have a train to catch.
The tense silence goes on for some time. Eventually.
Dots. Fine. Count me in.
It was Thomas, wasn't it?
Yes.
I suddenly,
Intimidating.
I suddenly relaxed, not even realizing how tense my body had been while waiting. It seems the fighting is over.
The shotguns go toot toot.
And Thomas left.
Thank you.
Oh, good grief. Thanks to my hard work, the day's been saved once again. Did you catch all that, Miss Adrak?
He blew you away instantly.
No, you were great, MP.
I knew you'd understand, Miss Adrak.
I'm asking just in case. Are these men truly capable? Talking to you, Dr. Frankenstein.
So you know I am?
Of course I do. I'm a fan of Gene Wilder's works. I recognize your voice, and that unique strategy of using chemicals in battle. You're unmistakable.
I inhale sharply and look around at Lupin and the others. These people are all so reliable. If I stay with them, we can overcome anything. Even this poison in my body can be...
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking about how I could trust all of them, but it would be too embarrassing to admit it. A monster. Even if I am a monster, these people are genuinely concerned about me. Not sure about Van Helsing, but the other people for sure. They consider me a friend, and I feel the same. Except Van Helsing, I'm also not sure about that. Wait, Chapter 3, Educational Days. You guys want education?
Ding
Mom.
dong,
Ding
bing
dong.
bong. Lord, bless this meal which we are about to receive. Please forgive us as this meal is consumed for us sinners' bodies and mind. Alright, everyone, let's eat.
Watch out having to do Grace
Yeah.
twice in one stream.
Yeah!
When Saint Germain finishes, we eat. This is the same scene as yesterday morning, but one thing is different.
There's two shock.
At the table. This is quite delicious. The chef in this mansion is certainly skilled. I am very particular about cooking. I would like to receive some instruction from him at some point.
The rest of us look around at one another. His hobby is cooking? That's unexpected.
Well, if you ask nicely enough, I'll teach you. I guess I've once again proven that I'm a genius in everything.
Is this from when I assaulted you? What are you talking about? I'm not praising you. I'm praising the abilities of the cook.
Van Helsing seems to notice something in Impy's grin, and the expression turns doubtful.
Do you mean to tell me you made all of this? Nonsense.
I know it sounds crazy, but he really does make our meals here.
That's right. Start thanking me, Glasses boy.
I take it back. This food is awful, just horrible.
Hey, you're only saying that now that you know it's my cooking.
Nope.
Hey guys, calm down. Let's all try to get along and enjoy this meal together.
So, we have here an amnesiac girl, a thief, an engineer, an alchemist, and a war hero. My table has gathered quite an eccentric bunch. Eclectic bunch.
I nod in agreement. Meals do taste better with the big group.
I feel the same way, Miss Edric. Wait. The music cutting. By the way, Mr. Van Helsing, could you please tell me why you've come to be here with us? I haven't been told any of the details yet. Something of a unique individual yourself. To accept a stranger into your home without knowing much about them.
Welcome to the Matcha Show.
How no? No matter. I suppose it is necessary for me to explain. I've already told the others, but my goal is to unravel the secrets of a certain man and confront him. The man is closely associated with the Twilight and is known to be very elusive. It is very difficult to determine his whereabouts. One day, I obtained intelligence that this man was searching for a special object. A special object? Is it the gem embedded in her chest? The one they call the Hora Hora?
Van Helsing. Van Helsing.
Yeah?
New character, guys. Who's voicing Van Helsing?
I must get a hold of it before he does. I'm the brother of Van Helsing, and I'll leave the rest to him.
And use it to force him into a meeting. That was my plan anyway.
Wow, your brother just left.
However, I learned that this girl has that Twilight calls a monster. It has close ties to the man I am after. If Twilight is trying to find her, I'll naturally catch sight of his shadow as long as I stay close to her. This is why I've decided to stay near her for a while and obtain the information I needed for my goal. That is all.
Van Helsing concludes his explanation and raises his teacup to his lips.
Whoa.
Sorry to rain on your parade when you're trying to be all mysterious, but who is this man you keep talking about? Why hide it?
Huh?
Impy asks what we are surely all thinking, but Van Helsing doesn't respond. Why do I get the feeling that he glanced in my direction for a moment?
There is something else I'd like to ask, if I may. You said something curious. The person you're seeking is immortal?
Is that the secret you're unraveling?
Yes.
Come on, it's the 19th century. This isn't the Dark Ages. You don't believe in all that mystical mumbo-jumbo, do you?
I fought vampires.
Oh.
That's
Right.
certainly is interesting. Can you tell us more? What makes you say he's immortal? The man was assassinated in the past.
Assassinated. So, someone survived an assassination attempt? How does that make him immortal?
He didn't survive it. He came back.
That's insane. Are you sure it wasn't simply a body double or decoy?
Impossible. I confirmed it with one responsible. Confirmed it with the one responsible for the assassination. I was told that it was definitely him. Then perhaps your assassin didn't finish the job. According to the reports, the target's head was blown clean off.
Then, you're saying the guy you're looking for died, then came back to life?
Yes. I think I've made that clear.
Hold on. I don't know who you're looking for, but if you're going to confront this man and unravel his secrets, just what are you going to do with him after that, Van Helsing?
That's none of your concern. It's better for us both if you don't know.
Everyone falls silent. I'm a bit flustered. ...
Hey, everyone? What are you all going to do now?
Victor tries to change the subject, as if out of consideration for my feelings.
Things have been pretty calm up until now, but Twilight might begin pushing harder in their search. If we are going to be investigating Isaac's secrets, we better be cautious, or Adrak might be captured.
That's true. What do you want to do, Adrak?
I want to search for my dad, even if it might be dangerous. I want to go search London.
Adrak, I know how you feel, but I think it's much safer for you to stay here in the mansion.
I agree. Twilight has yet to become aware of this location. Though it may feel cramped here, lying low is the right choice.
None of this means anything if you get taken. Just do as we say and stay quiet.
But...
You want to personally help us search for your dad, right? I think that's fine. I had no intention of keeping her locked up here.
Lupin?
I am that. Actually, keeping her cooped up in here isn't an option to begin with.
What do you mean?
Yesterday, I looked into the blood that I took from you. There's definitely a poison in your blood, but it has unique characteristics. Your body is constantly releasing minute particles of it into the air.
Oh no, microplastics.
Oh no.
It's a very small amount, so it shouldn't affect those around you. But the problem lies in this poison's procure. It's fucking weird.
Ah, thanks.
The poison stabilizes quite well and doesn't degrade. The released poison remains in the air. Those particles are very easy to identify. It would be simple to create a device to detect their presence in the air. Furthermore, if the poison reaches a certain density, its location can be found even from a long distance.
Which means the longer she stays here, the more easily this place can be discovered by Twilight.
Yeah. At present.
I remember, when those guards came to the mansion in Wales, there was a strange noise before they came into the room.
That's likely their detection device. I suppose it was given that they would have one.
Wait a minute, then this place isn't safe at all.
No, actually still fine. The poison can't be detected from afar until it reaches a certain concentration. Meaning, if she leaves the mansion for at least a few hours a day, this will prevent poison from building up inside.
I see. So she can't remain hidden inside the mansion, even if she wanted to.
If that's the case, I really want to help you find my papa. Everyone nods in agreement, though they look a bit concerned.
Sometimes the best place to hide from somebody is right under their nose. We may be better hidden in crowded London streets. Most of all, the search for Isaac is your concern as well. You'll have to put in some work with us too.
Of course I will.
Are you sure? I'm worried.
I know how you feel. I'm going to give you a few conditions, Adrak. First, never act on your own. Always have someone accompany you when you go out.
Alright.
Secondly, we need you to have at least a bare minimum of skill in order to protect yourself.
A minimum of skill? How am I gonna get that?
Look around! At this very table we have a powerful nobleman, a war hero, a renowned alchemist, and me, the gentleman thief. We have a number of distinguished experts here. It's the best learning environment.
It will take some efforts, but I can teach you in a few methods of self-defense. This will ultimately benefit me as well. It's the only reason I'm doing it.
Oh wow.
Meow?
Victor?
Then I can teach you some emergency first aid skills and the handling of the chemicals that might help in battle.
I shall do my best to assist, too. Educating you in the geography of London should help when you're on the run.
Right, and I can teach you how to use a number of security devices. Hey, wait. You didn't include me on that list just now, Lupin. How could you just skip over the genius engineer, MP Barbicane?
Oh, I forgot!
You literally forgot me!
Okay, Lupin, that sounds good. Thank you everyone for teaching me. You too, Wimpy. Everyone nods. According to Lupin, from this day forth, every day someone will take a turn teaching me some of their skills to defend myself. Training will be conducted outside the mansion, so as to avoid a buildup of poison indoors. In the meantime, the others will be making efforts to gather information. They will continue to train me until they find a good lead, at which point we will all need to take action together.
So, you'll eventually be trained by us all, but this is the very first time. Who do you want teaching you this special day?
Oh shit, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We'll choose it, and then we'll end it off, like, once it wraps up, so we can start the next one with, like, the scene. Okay. That sounds good.
Yep.
Sounds good?
Yep.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
1 through 4. Let's go.
So we got it, it's 3.
It's it's number 4.
Oh,
So Saint Germain.
God.
We're gonna have the most.
We're gonna learn in prayer.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god!
We're gonna learn about Jesus. Amen.
Oh
We'll get the poison out of you somehow.
I want Saint Germain to teach me
Oh my
about
God.
Jesus.
Jesus!
What?
What a pleasant surprise. I hope I can be of assistance.
You're going to learn about London? They talk, you know. He probably knows everything there is to know about the city. He'll be a great guide.
Yeah, he's London's best friend.
I'm sad he didn't choose me, but I guess old Sainty G is not a bad choice.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It seems you're well trusted, Count. That name. I've helped these people out with their endeavors on several occasions. If their trust is a result of my having assisted them, it is a source of joy.
The Count's not bad in a fight too, though he doesn't look it. You'll be safe with him around in case something happens.
I see. That's a bit unexpected. I don't mean to offend, but I assumed that the Count wasn't fond of confrontation.
Of course, I dislike conflict. However, I am not so cowardly as to shy away from a fight if the situation calls for one. I will call upon the rays of Jesus. I'm looking forward to working with you today, Miss
Amen.
Adra.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. All right, let's wrap
Oh
up
my
here.
Oh my
Ne-
god.
Next stream, remember to bring your Bibles. We're gonna
A
learn.
read-along stream.
Yeah, it's gonna
Bring
be
your favorite Bible passage.
I'm tempted to make it howdly doodly, eh, Drake? Doodly?
Jesus.
No.
Howdly doodly.
Hey, perfect. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us for another Code Realize read through. I guess I'll find someone to raid to bring Jesus to someone else.
I can't believe
And then
it
we
makes-
bestowed to the melted one. God save
God.
the melted. I can't say
Oh
any
my-
of those straight face.
Oh my god. Oh fuck, let me just a second. I gotta pull up my full list. But who we're converting for today, boys?
Oh god. We'll convert to the name of Good Dog. Say
Good.
say.
Good dog. Perfect. Alright, I think we're gonna raid Rainy? They're playing Super
Hey.
VHS. So we'll do that. Everyone get your Bibles out, we're gonna go.
Be
Anyway,
kind to my sister.
we will. We'll try. We are converting her though.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you guys so much. See you guys next week for more Code Realize, and I'll put up the stream in. We'll go over to the Rainy really quickly. So see you guys.